Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. Please don't tell our kids / my parents / our friends / etc. Rant. One of the most infuriating things about cheaters is their desire for you to help them cover their tracks. They want to cheat with impunity. After the immediate panic of being discovered and attempts at manipulation, it meant nothing, it was a mistake, you mean everything to me, etc., their mind immediately shifts into trying to cover their ass. Clearly, they can comprehend that what they did was wrong. Otherwise, they wouldn't be trying to prevent you from telling others. They want all the adrenaline rush and goodies that come from cheating, but don't want to face any of the consequences. My ex legit took me to court to try to get a restraining order because I stole her friends. I'm not even exaggerating, the judge called it ridiculous and threw it out of course. Wait, what? Flushed face. If you're ever willing to tell this story, I definitely want to hear it, and it would most likely help people too. Not to make it a big deal, but OMG what? I'd like to hear that. Sorry if you're ever willing to share on this sub. Please. Haha, what a guy, D. Yeah, my STBX literally prohibited, no entry sign, me to tell my family, let alone my friends. When I told him I told my family, he said, how could you do this to me? What? You did this to you? Cheaters have a phenomenal level of pride. Are you me? My STBX did the exact same thing, and blames me for turning everyone against her. Same, my ex-wife was so disappointed in me that I told my family. Yeah, it's because they know that when you tell your family what they did, they have absolutely zero chance of ever getting back with you / being accepted by your family when it doesn't work out with their AP. My ex started his smear campaign approximately 15 minutes after I reached the accurate conclusion that he had indeed been cheating on me. He told the most ridiculous lies about me and convinced himself no one was suspicious about him immediately starting a relationship with someone else, smiley face. Yes. How could you? Woman face palming. Same. My ex told me I shouldn't have told our kids or her family. Yes, we might be the same person. He's saying he can't meet with a friend because he can't look them in the eye now that I told them. I guess he could look them in the eye after he cheated and lied, as long as they didn't know, fearful face. The hypocrisy. My first relationship when I was very young ended when the girl my boyfriend of 2 years had been cheating on me with called me to tell me he had been sleeping with her, staying at her place etc. We were on the phone for a long time that day trying to unravel the whole situation, and he was feverishly texting us and calling us both individually telling us to stop talking to each other, smiley face. Imagine trying to do damage control like this. It must have been exhausting, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Cheaters give up their right to privacy the moment that they cheat. Like Bill Maher's new rules, the first rule of cheating should be that when you cheat, you give up all right to privacy. When the cheater says to stay in reserve, he or she really wants to impose the narrative that they have prepared for months or even years that justifies their actions and leaves you as the guilty of the whole situation. Wow, that is so true. Actually, I'd say that is what all their damage control / manipulating is about after they've been exposed. They're just trying to manage the situation until they can find a way to sufficiently, by their warped standards, make you out to be the bad guy. Yes, and they already have experience. The story of your evils, deeds and your disabilities that forced her / he to act the way she did. They already practiced and perfected her with the same AP. All the trash talk and character assassination she did with the AP was not just to flatter AP's superior macho ego, it was to make it clear that you deserve all the bad stuff. Apparently there is a manual of conduct for cheaters out there. Yeah, it's a textbook. APs are idiots. The lies play to their ego to make them feel good about themselves. They're saving her. LOL. I knew my ex's AP stood no chance at being the franchise player. He only works best as a guy in the shadows, never had the responsibility that I did as a husband, and my ex requires a lot of attention. His appeal was serving as an escape, not a guy that has expectations. You're right though. They have prepped for months for it. This is where they lay the groundwork of complaints regarding years of unforgivable deeds, like that one time you yelled in 2011 and how you watched sports one night and didn't hang out with her. You ignored me at a party 25 years ago when we were 18. Or, you don't hold the door open for me anymore, and you don't help me out my coat on anymore. Yup, typical playlist. My cheater told my son I was controlling. The example when asked, I wouldn't let him lick the peanut butter knife. Really? You can't do better than that, do Shekinu? I just felt this in my soul. I blackmailed my wife into staying. She woke me up one morning after the kids left for school and wanted sex, and after told me she has never loved me and wanted a divorce. I asked if there was someone else. This would end up being fourth guy she admitted to fucking, but she said no. So, I left the tape recorder under our bed and left. I came back home after a couple of beers, pulled the recorder out from under the bed, while she watched, and hit play. I knew the guy. Anyways, I told her if she left, I was going to play that to our daughters and anyone else. I made a deal with her. She could FK anyone she wanted as long as she kept it quiet, and I would not say shit to her about what was going on and leave WE she was FKing alone. We never spoke about sex, but we still have it, a lot. My guess is guilt. I hate myself for wanting her and try not to, but all she has to do is get me close and I crumble. All in all, I am numb. She has stopped seeing other guys and has been treating me very good since. Still. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. I've gone through something similar with two different partners. They use sex to manipulate you. When you are visibly upset about their unacceptable behavior, they use sex to get you to shut up. And really, that's the worst kind of sex in existence. It's pity sex. Nothing to do with passion or desire. That of course is reserved for someone else. I hope that you can get out of the relationship. Thankfully I did and am better off for it. Yep. Like having to clean the toilet. I tell her I'm good but she insists. Sometimes she will get mad about me not wanting to. Like I saw. I'm my own worst enemy, except the I hate that guy. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night. Wherever you are.